Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 40th World. Just like I said, I was going to revamp and restart up my other soap opera that I like to watch from time to time. God knows I haven't watched this show in a good 2 months, but it just took me 3 episodes and I caught back up on everything. So bear ride with me as well as we go and do review and recaps of The Young and the Restless, y'all. Okay, we're going right on into it. Hope you like it because I love talking to you all about soap operas. Anyway, the first thing we have Hillary is the MC for the Abbott and Winters Foundation charity auction. Y'all, my child's up here trying to shake it like it's hot. She doing a booty dance. Stop it, girl, I'm taping. And I don't want that visual in my head. Anyway, however, Mariah has a very killer surprise from the video prompter or the teleprompter that she's reading or feeding lines to Hillary to read off of, which is the video feed. And it's all about Hillary sabotaging her, meaning Mariah, when she was hosting that fashion show that GC Buzz was covering. Okay? Then we have Neil intervene while Devon breaks up the fight between Hillary and Mariah because when she has the prompter going on, telling her or feeding her the words to say to the crowd, um, she said something about towards the end, she set up the fall that Mariah took on national TV when they were doing the fashion show. If anybody saw that episode, I saw it briefly. It was something to really chuckle about. That's almost like when you see somebody and you laughing and stuff when they fall, but then you quickly wonder did they hurt themselves. It just depends on how they fell. Like they just fell on their butt, you'd be like, girl, get on out that floor, boy, get off out that floor. But if they fall like on their face, which that's what Mariah literally did, it was like, oh, air on caution. Did she get hurt first? And then I could start laughing or whatever. Because most people thought she just really tripped on her dress. But no, it was a setup. Compliments of Hillary. Okay, then we go from that situation. We go to Nick and Chelsea. They trying to get their freak on, doing all the kissing, doing all the body rubbing and all of that. And Nikki, Lord, Nick is all up in it too, okay? Leave that situation, go to Kevin. Kevin talks to Chloe about Mariah's fall to the floor during the fashion show Mariah hosted. He said, it really didn't look like a fall. I think she really was set up because Mariah's not clumsy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we leave that situation, we go to Neil. Neil is trying to figure it out or what actually happened and what made Mariah do that during their little auction for their foundation. And um, Devon steps in front, trying to separate the two women as Neil goes in to confront, the two women as well to break them up. Devon wants to talk and confront Hillary about what just happened and what was Mariah saying. Was it the truth or not? We go to commercial, we come back, we go back to Chelsea. Chelsea stops herself from going all the way, and I mean all the way, hey, like third base, okay, with Nicholas. Chelsea is blaming it on the champagne, but Nick wants more, and Chelsea tries to run away. Then we go to Victor. Victor and Nikki are dancing, and Victor tells Nikki he brought the trip to France for them both. He bought one for the foundation, and he didn't leave her out. He bought one for his baby girl, okay? His one and only. Then Nikki tells Victor to never, 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 ever, ever stop surprising her, okay? Because she thought he didn't get a chance to bid on it through all the thing that happened with Hillary and Mariah. But Victor, he pulls out all the stops when he wants to. Then we go back to Devon. Devon asks Hillary, did she set up Mariah to fall? Devon confronts Hillary over her lies. And of course, she's trying to wean herself out of it. But then she gets bold and activated and say, hell yeah, she wasn't supposed to be in my seat in the first place. So Devon can't stand looking or listening to Hillary lies anymore. Hillary panics and she's trying to grab her. So, oh baby, oh baby, don't give me one more chance. Like, no chance, baby, give me one more chance. Hey, baby, give me one more chance, baby, give me one more chance. We talking about Martin when he was doing that Romeo and Juliet skit on the Martin show Him and Gina was doing some kind of play for the kids for Christmas or hell, something like that. Anyway, we move on from that situation. Um, he just don't want to listen to her anymore on any level. He's tired of her lies, and she goes on to hug him. He breaks free from her hug and her embrace because he just don't want to hear it. He don't have it for her no more, y'all. That's when a man has gotten fed up and he's tired being used, especially when he's worth zillions. On behalf of Catherine Chancellor. Okay. Anyway, we move to that situation. We have Hillary saying to Devon, "You're siding with Mariah." Devon tells Hillary, "You're heartless." He says he's a stupid man to be dealing with her. And Devon leaves on he leaves from her. He rushes towards the elevator. Neil see what's going on. He try to catch Hillary from trying to, still creating a scene for everybody to partake of. And he just want her to stop. So he said, "No, let him go. He needs to be by himself. Stop it, stop, stop." So she's still hollering on the elevator. But he pretty much gets her and not let her get on the elevator with him. Then we move on. We have Lauren, Michael, and Phyllis have definitely finally arrived to the foundation, the auction, and a New Year's party, all wrapped up in one. And they find Chloe and Kevin, and Chloe pretty much tell them, "Y'all missed the action. Y'all definitely missed the fireworks." They like, "What you talking about? About any time for the fireworks?" And almost 12. They said, "Honey, the ones that happened between Hillary and Mariah." But we'll update you on it. Leave that situation, go to Lily. Lily goes to confront Hillary about tripping Mariah on live TV. Lily tells Hillary to stay away from her brother, period. Kane really tries to intercept them and move her from that situation. We go to Jack. Jack goes to confront Hillary and to see if she's okay. Jack offers to take Hillary home, but she says she done enough damage to them, the foundation, and she'll take a cab. So Jack falls back, and then Victor comes up behind him after Hillary leaves to confront Jack by telling Jack that his foundation can't save everyone, and Hillary is one he can't save and shouldn't save. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Chelsea is feeling, wait a minute. Okay, Chelsea's basically feeling like she's cheating on Adam when her and Nick got busy on the couch. But Adam's been gone for so long, and Sage has also. You and Nicholas need each other's warmth, body temperature. Need to get the sex on. Your body's craving it. Anyway, Nicholas says it is his promise to look after Chelsea and Connor and not to have emotional, sexual feelings towards each other. At least that's what Chelsea's saying. Nicholas like, okay, if that's what you feel behind it, we can take this to another level. And I still be with you, baby girl. I still be with you. Okay. Anyway, Chloe says she can't have no. Chelsea says she can't handle it. She can't get hurt no more. She don't want Nicholas to get hurt no more. So she's just running from the private penis. That's all it is. Cause she's still thinking about Adam, like Adam coming back in. I don't know if they're gonna bring Adam back, y'all. He might just be dead and gone and ain't no recasting. But it is what it is. She's feeling some kind of like she's betraying him. But the man is dead, girl. He's no longer on this plane of earth. All right. She lies and Nicholas lies. Both they're lying to each other. They should have just got busy, put it on the alcohol, and called it a day. Adam and Sage wouldn't mind at all. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't mind it at all. Then we go to Victor. Victor and Jack get into it by Jack evicting his daughter Victoria from his building just to get back at, Billy Boy for cheating on him with his. I guess they separate right now. I guess they are divorced at this time. Hell, I don't know if the divorce came clear out or not. 'Cause like I said, I haven't been watching the story. But we're just going to call it like we see it. They divorced. But he still have a vendetta against his brother Billy. Okay. Then we have Billy and Victoria are looking at Jack and Victor argue with one another. When Billy say, "Don't you wish that you was adopted, that you weren't part of neither one of those family members, meaning mine and yours, because then we could just be, free to do what we want to do." Then Victoria said, "Well, damn, what would we argue about?" He said, "That's the beauty of it. We wouldn't have nothing to argue about." I'm like, "Go ahead, Billy boy, keep it real, keep it real." But when Victoria's going to say something else to interject what he did say, because they just like busting with each other, like old married couple, Hannah their housekeeper slash nanny, is watching over little Johnny. Now I understand why Hannah always be calling about little Johnny. Little Johnny sick. Little Johnny run a fever. Little Johnny. I mean, Catherine, she don't never run no fever. She don't never get sick. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is Johnny trying to get his family back together? Meaning, Mommy Victoria and Daddy Billy. I don't know, cause like I said, he the only one always getting sick between them two children. And Reed too doggone old to even think about getting sick. But he makes a surprise visit at the end, y'all. I'm like, what's he doing weed? Was he driving drunk? What the hell going on with Victoria kids? Got a little Johnny playing, sick, crying wolf. And then you got Reed just out there all willy-nilly coming home with the police. I just don't understand. Kids will be kids, but sometimes they just need to smack upside the head to get them back in check. Okay, then we want to come home with no police and stuff of that nature. But then we move on from that situation. We go to Ashley. Ashley and Abby introduce the software application specialist guy to Victor. And Jack interjects himself into the greeting and conversation. But Nikki saves the day and swoops old Victor on out the situation because he's telling Paul Robbie, if you're so good and you're so good at what you do, you're such a great specialist, then why aren't you on my payroll? So, like I said, Nikki swoops in and separates both men and put them back at their both respective corners. And she takes them back out on the dance floor, meaning Nikki. Okay, because she said, ain't no shop being talked about tonight. Then we go back to Devon. Devon finally makes it to the outside and gets into a sports yellow bug kind of car. I want to say it was a Maserati, but it's one of them fast cars that need to, I think it go like 250 miles per hour. And how he sped it out there, he was already doing 80, y'all. But he was mad. I'm thinking this was a pretty Christmas gift for his wife until she showed her ass, and he had to like, shit, I'm calling it quits. So when he came out there and looked at this little trendy sports car, he like, fuck this, I'm finna go on a ride myself. So he threw the big red bow off. That's why I say it had to be for her, because he done bought her a penthouse apartment and the whole doggone building to boot. He done gave her the executive producer, what do you call it, spot for her job over GC Buzz. I mean, she got all of that, but you know, after the shit went down with Mariah doing that teleprompter and all that mishap that she meant to do on purpose, he really found out what kind of woman he was messing with. And all of it has been fake and fraudulent. Okay? Because she's just been fucking him around, if you know, without actually doing the deed. You know what I'm saying? That's it, messing with him emotionally in his mind. I said that's another billionaire black man don't went to dust. He ain't gonna trust no other kind of woman of our ethnicity. And he's definitely gonna probably go off the race chart. Okay. I'm like, I goddamn Hillary. Oh, please send her back to whence after she came from. Because I'm sick of her. Oh, I am so sick of her. Got a good man like that. Smart also, y'all. Woo! And it don't help that he is a zillionaire. Forget billionaire. He's a zillionaire. Buying her all that stuff. So anyway, he's upset. He throws the big red bow off the car. He gets in and he flies out the parking lot. I should say the Victim Newman's Enterprises, you know, spot, because that's what he were at the top of the roof, raising sand and feeling good, bringing in the New Year's the right way. So, like I said, he's mad as hell. He drives off fast as hell, and he's really contemplating ending his marriage, or he really pretty much felt his marriage was ended when he got on the top of the roof to go and speed out of the parking lot away from their marriage and Hillary. Go to commercial, come back. Where Mariah apologizes to Jack from the scene that she created with the teleprompter. Jack tells her, calm down, hush, calm down. He just had to holler at her to get her from talking because she was going a mile a minute and wasn't taking no breath in between sentences. He said, whatever it's doing or whatever you did, it's trending on social media. And that's good for me because that's generating more business, more support, and more news about the foundation and what they were trying to do, meaning publicity. So that's a good thing. Good thing. It's a win-win, Mariah. So stop stressing. And he walks away from Mariah, and Mariah just looking down like, well, okay, damn, do I need to do something else? Like, hell no, just don't do nothing else. Just go with the flow and keep it moving, okay? You still got a job somewhere. But anyway, we go to Robbie. Robbie's the computer geek. He wants to ask Mariah for a dance or to talk some more. So Abby, as she always liked to play herself as a matchmaker, she takes him over there and she introduces Robbie to Mariah. He said he wants to date with you. Can you? I mean, he wants to date with you. He want to dance with you. Would that be possible? And then Mariah looking like, I don't. And she said, yeah, you want to dance because it's a dance floor. Y'all need to be out to dance. So she pretty much threw both of them by pushing them on their backs to the dance floor. So they didn't have the choice but to dance. So Mariah goes on and makes small talk with him. She said, Robert, what is your sign? I dog it. Now I would have known that. Which fool she talking about your zodiac sign. Okay. He thought she was talking about pi. Oh, what pi? That's in trigonometry or calculus. Pi. The symbol for pi. Geometry. Okay. He was talking about his sign is pi. Like, man, ain't nobody asked you about no geometry, no type of mathematics. Any common layman's person would have said, she meant zodiac sign nut hole. But anyway, he didn't catch it. She didn't catch it. I mean, well, she caught it, but she just said she's messing with a total geek that only thinks in mathematical equations type conversations. And she said, well, what the hell? Yeah, she had Kevin. He was a internet junkie, hacker, and who else knows? I said, so you mess with crazy smart ass men anyway. So anyway, everybody's dancing. Lauren and Phyllis and Michael. Michael's trying to get Lauren to dance, and Phyllis hear them going over the comings and goings of why she need not to dance at this time because she need to go call her son. Michael telling her, come dance with me because I'm feeling sexual tonight. I want to be by my baby. So really, Phyllis interjects herself, grabs a hold of Michael, and says, hell, I want to dance. Ain't nobody asking me to dance. You dance with me. So that kind of gives Lauren a sneak away or escape to go call Fenmore. Okay. Then as Michael and Phyllis are dancing on dance floor, they bump into Nikki and Victor. And of course, Michael makes small talk with Victor about seeing him in court if he had to keep continuing on trying to get Jack or pressure Jack not to throw Victoria and her whole thing she's managed to run for the Abbott estate, which what's her name? The Chancellor estate that well her name Jill and Kane and Billy have a stake in, but since they're actually doing business in the Abbott's building complex, like I said, Jack is on that hell bent thing with Billy for messing up his marriage, so he just wanted to take spite out and throw that whole organization out of the building. Which of course, Victor, he the man, he come and say today, and he pretty much I want to say he acquired the building himself. Or shit, I don't really know what happened, but he got control where Jack could not throw them out of their digs at the Jabot office complex. So, Michael tells Victor, nice move, because I would hate to have to see you in court, of course. And then Phyllis tells, because Nika is asking about, she hadn't seen Victoria in a minute or so. And she said, oh, you're not going to see him because Billy and her left a few minutes ago or several hours ago. And she said, okay, that's why I didn't see him. So I'm like, hey, she just put you up on point. So if you want to call her, I'm pretty sure she at home, all right? Anyway, Billy and Victoria finally make it home from attending, the function over at Newman Enterprises and the foundation of Winter and Abbott's Foundation and the auction and the New Year party they were bringing in all in one. And Johnny is there just, looking like, grinning like a Cheshire cat, like he done got his parents home together and that's what he wanted for his New Year's. I'm like, that damn Johnny, he's something else. He about bad as Jill trying to get their behinds back together. But then Billy said while he's there, he's going to read him a bedtime story, which he was really looking forward to that as well. Then we leave that situation, we go to Hillary. Hillary finally gets home and doesn't find Devon there. The home is pretty much black, and she's running all the way around the house and upstairs looking for him, calling for him. He ain't saying nothing. Then she goes to pick up her cell phone and dials him, but evidently he has a cell phone off because it goes straight to voicemail. Okay. Then they show us a clips of what Devon is actually doing. That joker's going 110 to 120 miles per hour trying to reach that 150 mile on the street. And it's snowing and all that. And down in Wisconsin around this time, they be going, 10 feet snow. Of course, it's mild right now. He can still see the road, but it still seems to be pretty white snow out there. You know what I'm saying? And he just taking that fast ass car running down that street like it ain't nobody's business. Okay, and all thing he's thinking about in his mind, what he can hear in his ears, even though he have the radio turned up, seemed like to the last notch, playing rock music at that. He's just thinking about all the lies she told and all the lies he had to endure, all the comings and goings, him, always being the one to what do you call it, make up and all this that. And he just sick, such fed up, y'all. Anyway, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Jack, Ashley, and Neil make a small talk about putting off the event. Well, about pulling off the event that had transpired tonight. It was a win-win. Their stock is up. They're getting a truckload of money for their foundation. And then, if they're trending very well, positively on social media. So everybody's, wishing Ashley, kudos for pulling it all off and everything, being what it is. And then Jack is discussing with Neil. Do he think both of them, meaning Hillary and Devon, can get back together, get on the same road, same track, mend fences? And Neil said, "Hell, I don't know, because that's a hard thing to call. Sometimes you got to be separated." And Jack like, "Yeah, sometimes things do come in, and it's for the best." Now, of course, he's thinking about Phyllis at this time, but it is what it is. Then we have Lauren and Phyllis are talking about Phyllis coming to work for her and getting their internet thing off the ground, because that's something Phyllis do. That's what her career is in. And that's what she do. Okay. And Lauren is so happy. Because she's pretty much saying, "Are you offering me a job?" Lauren said, "Yeah, get out your contract with that Jabot and Jack, and we doing business." So she pretty much said she already talked to Jack about letting her go. He don't want her there. Actually, Show don't want her there at the family company. And she just thinks it's time. It's over. She ain't rushing for or pressing for the marriage no more. It just is what it is. If they get back together, they do. If they don't, everything's gravy. Okay. Then we go to Victor. Victor noticed Abby's being by herself. She's alone. She tells her dad 1 year ago she was just thinking to herself she was getting married in this very same room. And now this year her marriage is in the toilet. But Victor tells his daughter, hey, sometimes it's time to cry, sometimes it's time to fight, sometimes it's just time to dance. So can you and will you dance with me? Of course she says, "Yes, Dad." So they take the dance floor. Then we go to Chelsea. Chelsea's thinking about Adam. What has just happened between her and Nicholas? Then Nicholas really wants Chelsea romantically in his life, but she's playing hard to get. Okay, I'm like, girl, just give up the goose. Just go on and give up the goosey. The goosey. The little, what do you call that stuff? Goosey. Oh, my daughter said the goosey. Oh my goodness. I can't be taken while I'm with her. She'll tell me to say anything. But anyway, we go to Nicholas. Chelsea trying to go out too. Nicholas is asking Chelsea, "Are they good, or are they still and are they still friends?" Chelsea, "Man, we good. We like both of that time. We down for one another. We just can't mix that romantic thing in it because I really value you as a friend. Don't want to mess that up." But like they say, hey, friends become best friends become lovers, lovers become married people. So it's going in that same boat if that adage holds any water. Okay. Chelsea excuses herself so she can get home before the party ends over at the Newman Enterprises, and Nikki comes back and Victor comes back. She just don't want to be there when all them folk come, because she knows she ain't spending the night with Nick, at his family's house in Connor being to boot. Really, she could have. They would have loved her, because you remember she's the widow of Victor's eldest son, which is Adam. You know what I'm saying? But she just don't want to take it there. She ain't ready for all that. So she leaves. Then we have Billy. Billy is finishing up his story when Victoria comes back down and says, "Okay, it's time for Johnny to go to bed." Billy's telling Johnny to stop crying wolf all the time. Remember the story, how the boy cried wolf so many times when he really was in trouble, didn't nobody comfort him. So that was the moral of the story, and some sense he's trying to get into his son. Like, don't be crying wolf that you sick all the time, because we know you ain't sick. You just wanted us over here with your behind. Then Victoria comes and tells Johnny, "Okay, it's time to go to bed." And Billy wants to take him upstairs, and he asks, "Do she mind?" She said, "No, but look under the bed and in the closet, because that helps him sleep better." I'm like, "Hey, God, please throw that joke in the bed, kiss him on the forehead, and say deuces." Okay, and if you have to keep the light on in the night light, that's cool. But it is what it is. All right. Then we have Victor. It's telling Abby 2017 will be a great year for her. she can bet her bottom dollar on that because he's gonna make sure of that. Like, well, damn, what you gonna get her? A rental man to marry? What you gonna get her an organization to run? What the hell are you doing, Victor? Because I don't really know what Abby do for a living anyway, but live off her inheritance. But it is what it is. She was married to her daughter, but that's neither here nor there no more. So it is what it is. So then we go to Michael and Lauren. They're making small talk with one another. Nick is telling Victor, you have definitely improved Abby's mood. He says, that's what I do, baby. Now what can I do for you? I'm like, look how Victor trying to be a little romantic. A do man for a change in the right way. Okay, then we have Jack tells everyone it's real close to midnight to gather around so they can do the countdown. The ball drop, or I don't know, the cheese drop down there. I guess this is Wisconsin. They known for cheese. To ring into the new year. Yes, and everybody like, oh yes, 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 get around somebody so you can kiss, get some alcohol or whatnot. Then we go to Mariah. Mariah escapes from Robbie's grasp for a hold, and she goes and joins Chloe and Kevin. Jack and Phyllis says goodbye to one another, and Phyllis tells Jack she's leaving the company. Jack seems very hurt with her verbal resignation, but it is what it is, and Phyllis walks away. Then my little sweet Faye come down to try to have some more downtime with Chelsea and her dad, but she finds out that Chelsea went on home with Connor. So she said, well, hell, I'll ring in the new year with you, Dad. I said, you need to, because he got blue balls at this time because he was real horny and he couldn't get none. And because Chelsea left, so it is what it is. So he said, sure, I'll ring in the new year with my best girl. So she crawls up there with him and they just look at some TV program that's going to be ringing down the new year as well. Probably something that's being hosted in New York. They're just waiting for that ball to drop. Oh, but Nicholas does look a little sad. Then they show us a picture of old Chelsea at her little crib. And, of course, I think she's living by herself now. Because like I said, I'm just getting back to the stories. Haven't really fully caught back up. But she's living by herself with baby Connor. Because I think Chloe and Kevin has their own place now. All right. So Chelsea is not there. I mean, she's not ringing into the new year quite yet, but she's at home in bed looking at Adam's picture. I'm like, really, really, Chelsea? You really want to be by yourself when you had that fine of a man? Cool. Fine of a man of Nicholas' stature wanting to be with you. Even if y'all didn't have sex, you could have just rung in the new year in his arms. He could have just kissed you on the forehead or the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just fell asleep on the couch because it ain't like y'all going to work tomorrow anyway. Anyway, we go to commercial, come back. We have Victoria tells Billy that he don't have to run off if he don't have anywhere else to go. He goes in to give her a kiss and the doorbell rings. And lo and behold, who do y'all think there? Hell, I think it was going to be Travis behind. But it wasn't. It's her eldest son, Reed. Like, what the hell? And he comes along with the lady cop. Like, what the heck that he done did this time? So then we leave that situation. We go to Chelsea. Chelsea's at home in her bed, and she's looking at Alan's picture. Of course, all in the dark. Really, Chelsea, don't depress yourself, because you're depressing me just looking at you. Anyway, everyone's at the party, the Newman's party, or Winter's Foundation event that they were hosting at Newman Enterprises. Everyone rings in the new year together. Everyone is laughing, smiling, kissing one another, and saying good words of good cheer to everyone. While Hillary is at home crying at the top of her steps and sliding down to the floor because she pretty much knows she done lost Devon. Then the last and final scene comes where Devon is rolling down that street, look like he really finna hit 150 miles per hour, going in a straight lane, but somehow he's playing all these visuals and voicing in his head of his sister telling him stuff, Neil telling him stuff, Hillary telling him stuff, but the last, you can't come to me. His last words is Hillary telling him to stop or something. Then last thing we know, he slams on brake. I don't think he hit nobody. Hell, I just think he hit a guardrail and it just went over because it seemed like he lost control of the car. And it's just tumbling, tumbling, tumbling. And that's what you hear. Then you hear a loud horn. So I'm pretty sure he ain't dead because he wasn't supposed to be cast out. But I'm pretty sure he's going to get in a horrific coma or some broken bones, or he gonna have some amnesia going on, and he gonna forget that he won it to definitely get Hillary out of his life. So I'm like, oh, please, writers, let him still get Hillary out the hell of his life and get him somebody that's worthy of him. Okay? Because it's just too much. It's just freaking too much. All right. But y'all, that was my comeback episode, renewing my pledge to definitely try to make some money off of reviewing and recapping The Young and the Restless. Hope y'all enjoy. Show me love by sharing my videos, commenting, dialoguing with me, and definitely subscribing to my channel. Yes! Let's blow up together with me giving you good commentary from my point of view and me putting some money in my pockets to supplement my income. Ain't that wrong with it, y'all? Right? For year 2016 ending and blasting up 2017. Let's roll together. Peace and blessings, y'all. Have a great, great day. Or night, I should say. And show me love with the videos. Share, share, share. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And don't forget to definitely dialogue with me sometime in those comments. Okay? Bye-bye, y'all.